IDDO MOED is Israel's ambassador-designate to Canada. He is in Ottawa. He is on the line right now to update us on what's going on the ground today. Mr. MOED, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Well, good to be with you.
Tell us, first of all, what has changed? What is the situation today? Areas that are still under Hamas control? Has everything been taken back? What is the situation?
And what has changed, I think, is the public's awareness of the horrific tragedy that is being unfolded in the area next to the Gaza Strip. I think that what we are coming to understand is that the horror that's been inflicted on Israelis and your report really elaborated on women, children, babies, elderly, Holocaust survivors, any live human being, even animals, but it's just incredible what is being done to the people of south of Israel. And this is today, it's the fourth day for this war. And I think for the first time people really start to grasp the magnitude and the horror of this attack. There are no more Palestinian terrorists in Israeli territory as far as the military is being informing, but every now and then some new ones pop up here and there. But Israel has full control, and the war on that Prime Minister Netanyahu declared on Hamas and on the Palestinian Islamic Jihad is in process. Our goal is to eliminate the terror threat that emanates from these organizations, and they are located in the Gaza Strip. They've taken the Palestinian population there also hostage in their own way. And so we want to get rid of this threat, this deadly threat, which inflicted the worst attack ever on Israelis in a way that really I think will be only comparable with the Holocaust. I don't know how to compare it in the terms of viciousness and sadism and beastly behavior that has been demonstrated during this horrible attack.
I hate to ask this question, but I'm assuming the death toll is going to continue to rise.
Yes, that's what we expect. There are around 900 to 1,000 casualties, excuse me, and there are around 2,800 wounded, and I think about 200, 150, 200 are severely wounded, so we don't know what will happen with the death toll, but it's just mind-boggling. It is beyond our imagination, and it's a number that is staggering. It's very hard to grasp that it's more than a war, 6-day war. It's really a number that is very difficult to digest.
So a couple of questions. Number one, we've been talking, you heard that report that we started this section with, talking about hostages. Do you have any kind of information, new information with respect to how many or demands being made?
No, I don't think that there is any. I haven't heard any new information about that. No.
Okay, so we're still dealing with a number. We're saying well over 100. Is that accurate from your understanding?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then what is going to happen next? How can we, get a handle on this situation, de-escalate things?
I'm not sure that we can de-escalate at the moment. I'm afraid we are not able to do that as long as this terror threat continues. We've been fighting the last couple of days with more terrorists trying to infiltrate from the Gaza Strip over land and through the sea. So, it's not just that we have to mitigate those attacks. That's basically at the moment a minor thing. The biggest picture is that we have to deal with the Hamas terrorist organization and really eliminate its potential to inflict harm on Israel. And until that is done, we will not stop.
Am I safe to say, I believe I may have asked you this yesterday, with respect to other fronts in this war, we know that Hezbollah on the northern border had launched rockets in. What is the situation there right now?
There have been some mortars fired from the northern border, over the northern border, and but at the moment the situation is stable. It's tense, but it's stable.
And you have a military front there as well now? You've moved troops into the area?
We always have had troops there, so They are in high alert, and they're ready and prepared for any eventuality.
Okay.
And for those trying to get out, either Canadians trying to get back home or Israelis who have Canadian family and would feel safer here for now, have you had any updates in terms of flights or what the messaging might be there for people trying to get out?
Our message to all airlines is to continue to operate. The airport is safe, and I think the European airlines organization also issued a statement to that effect. So we urge all airlines to continue to fly to Ben Gurion.
I will want to ask you one thing with respect to how Canadians can help. And I realize that Israelis, we've talked to some people still in the country, are banding together. I think you mentioned this as well previously. Anything that people here who have friends, family, or concerned with the situation there can do, and what is it if they can?
Most importantly, just show sympathy and support. I think that is directly to the people. I mean, we here at the embassy and the consulates around Canada are conveying a huge number of messages of support to Israel, and that's very heartwarming. But I think doing it directly between Canadians and Israelis, that will be even better. And if anybody wants to do more, I think through this direct contact, of course, people can know more. We have supplies, we have everything we need, but we do feel I feel that Israeli society can do a lot with moral support from friends around the world.
I would just ask you, we played earlier in the afternoon, and I'm sure you've heard it by now, President Biden's speech today and yesterday, our own Prime Minister, again, with support for Israel. Are you satisfied with what you've heard?
This is what friendship looks like. This is solidarity, and I'm humbled by the statement of Prime Minister Trudeau, who expressed his support and solidarity in the strongest possible terms.
And for U.S. President Biden?
And U.S. President Biden, of course, as well. He just mentioned in his latest statement the concern that I'm sure that Canada also shares, and that is that another player in the region might take a wrong decision and start to interfere, and then the answer to that is don't. I think that is very clear, a very clear message.
This can't be easy for you either. I'm sure this is a very difficult time for you personally.
Yes, it is. It's not easy, but growing up in Israel and enduring wars as a kid and learning that we are there to stay and that, yes, there are those who will try to eliminate us, but that's also part of our history. It happened many years ago, and it happened hundreds and thousands of years ago, and it doesn't work. We pay a price. This is what worries me. We will pay a price. But we will endure and we will survive this. As we say in Hebrew, Am Israel Chai, the people of Israel live. And at the core, I think it's also important to know that our resilience is built on friendship that we have with many countries, and specifically I'm talking about the friendship that I'm seeing here in Canada. It's very, very special and unique. I just arrived to Canada. You mentioned I'm Ambassador-designate. I haven't presented credentials yet. But I came to know Canada very, very quickly in the last 3 or 4 days as a very extremely friendly country to Israel that shows its support and a moment of truth, and that's really very special.
Mr. MOED, thank you so much for your time. We very much appreciate it and wish you and the people of Israel all the best, and I hope we can chat again sometime in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Ambassador.
IDDO MOED. He is the Ambassador-designate to Canada, as he just said, and updating us on the situation there today.